tight. All right, welcome in, party people. It's Phil Nagy on Sports. It is do or die time here for the Guardians. And it's a game 5 to take it all. As usual, there are a couple of lineup issues to be aware of. As you can see, again, yesterday we had not Cole on the mound, so we get Cole again, unfortunately, today in the sim, but we didn't have him in the sim yesterday, so I guess it evens out. We will have Savale on the bump, as he is going to be, as Quan chops it down the line, and it'll just go foul. He might have beat it out. 2-2 pitch here from Garrett Cole. Again, we know that Garrett Cole is not actually starting 2 days in a row, as Quan gaps it through the right side. Nice base hit to open up the game, but we're stuck with the only team that I can control, sadly, is the Guardians. Here's Ahmed Rosario now, 1-2 count against him. Cole from the stretch quickly, and Rosario is going to 2-ball this one right up the middle, flip it to Torres, and he can't beat it out. So ground ball, double play, 2 up, and now 2 quickly down. Excited for this one tonight. Our sim has been very, very accurate. Again, 2-2 in the sim, and the Padres have so far won. Haven't checked to see who won the other series yet to see if that part is accurate. And we reach the middle of the first here. No harm, no foul, despite the opening base hit from Stephen Kwan. All right, Aaron Judge leading it off here against Aaron Savale. 2 home runs, 2 solo shots in this postseason sim, which is pretty similar to what he has had in the real series. That was going to be a split finger. Low in the zone, 2-2 count here. Again, we're using the highest level of rating. I think they call it Legend on this game, the all Madden of sim settings. And trying to keep the playoff roster as updated as possible, again, at least for the Guardians' perspective. So today you'll see Arias at first base, and Josh Naylor DHing. Beat left side, Quan trails back, and he will squeeze it right in front of the track. A loud fly ball out, number 1. Here comes Rizzo now, hitting 267 here in this virtual postseason that we're doing here. 3-2 count to him. He'll flare it left side to the only fielder over there, which is Jose Ramirez, and Ramirez throws it to Arias at first base. Gabriel Arias playing first base as he has the last couple of days with those shortstop fielding skills. We saw one of those plays in real life yesterday. Here's Gleyber Torres now. Savale kicks and fires left side. Flare foul into the netting on the right side. Lands right on the ball boy. 2-2 count to Torres, who's been pretty hot this series. He'll flare it left side, but again right to Ramirez, and Ramirez across the diamond. 3 up, 3 down is how the first will start. Good look at the new Yankee Stadium here across the street from the old one. So there's not technically the house that Ruth built any longer. All right, Josh Naylor steps into the plate again. You are not misreading the TV. We know Garrett Cole pitched yesterday, but in the sim he did not, and I have no control over their lineup. We also haven't seen Harrison Bader in, although we did see Hicks yesterday, so that part was right. Kiner Falefa was the one that sat swinging and a miss at that 99-mile-an-hour fastball from Garrett Cole. Josh Naylor looks at the 2-2 pitch from Garrett. And that one's going to be low, and they'll call it a strike. Man, the strike zone has been evolving over the course of the series, certainly, hasn't it? Here's Oscar Gonzalez, and that slider is going to be low, setting up a 3-1 count. SpongeBob steps in inside, and he walked him. Good at bat there. Here comes Andres Gimenez now, batting 6th here in this one. 2-1 count from Garrett Cole. And they're going, runner is going, it's Gonzalez, and he's low, safe as he stole second. Oscar Gonzalez with a little aggression there. Nice call from Tito. Garrett did not do anything to hold him back. However, Gimenez will strike out. And the base runner stealing maybe doesn't mean anything here. Got to get some sticks with runners in scoring positions. Here's Arias. And he will just bash it to the right side, and that's going to be scooped by Torres, and he throws him out. So the single from Gonzalez, excuse me, the walk from Gonzalez, and then the stolen base from Gonzalez, both come up futile here. Bottom of the second now. Josh Donaldson steps into the plate. Savale steps, kicks, and fires. And going to be low. Going back. Gone over there. Oppo power to that home run porch over there in right field. Josh Donaldson, solo shot to start the scoring here for the Yankees in the all-important winner-take-all Game 5. Let's see if Savale can recover. If not, you've got to have a very, very short leash on him tonight. And now Stanton's going to rip it high, deep, left field. Quan is back. Back-to-back solo shots as that one is way out of here. And Savale has just given up 2 home runs as Stanton stepped into this one, and it was gone right from the crack of the bat. Look at that, like a shooting star coming right at you. And deep into about the 10th row. And that is not the way you want to start the game now. 2-0 Yankees. Savale needs to settle down, or again, they got to go to the bullpen. We figure everybody's available, including somebody like Bieber. Pretty much everybody except Cal Quantrill, I would guess, is available to pitch. And they'll strike him out. Low curveball. Hedges will go ahead and finish it off by throwing him out at first base. Kiner Falefa steps back in. And that's a curveball low and outside. Swing on, driven right field, on his horse is Gonzalez. Back to the track, to the wall, and he makes the catch. Right on the warning track, Oscar Gonzalez.
Batting it, the catcher,
Catcher now, Jose Trevino. And he'll flare it over the head of Jimenez for a base hit to the right side. Jimenez jumped as high as he could. Wasn't even close. That was a beautiful ball there from Trevino, the catcher. And now we bring up Aaron Hicks. Playing left field, I believe, in the sim. Also will play some center field, I believe, last night. Or maybe he played left field again. I don't know. Who knows? Probably left field. Fouled off again. 3-2. Full count. And 2 outs for Aaron Savale. High strike again. Fouled back. And low and inside, I guess. That has been called a strike several times already in this series. And now Judge back up to the plate with 2 on and 2 out. You got to get out of this inning, Savale. And he'll fire a cutter right down the pipe. 2013 draft already for Aaron Judge. Doesn't feel like he's been around the league that long. 2-2 count. Flare to the right side. Gonzo's got to hurry. Diving catch by Gonzalez. Saves at least a run, probably 2. What a catch, Oscar Gonzalez. Wow, what a play there. Guardians see if they can get a little life from that incredible defensive effort from SpongeBob. Here comes Austin Hedges. 2-1 count from Cole. And he looks at the 97-mile-an-hour fastball right at his elbow. And he swung at a very bad pitch there and struck him out.
batting up, the center fielder, number 7,
Miles Straw into the game now. And he'll look at an inside pitch. 2-2 to Miles. Garrett Cole working quickly now, firing low, and he'll flare it out and foul into the netting on the right side, first base side there. Struck him out again as once again a Guardians pitcher swings at a ball on strike 3. Not great discipline right now at the plate for the Guardians. 2-0 Yankees, 2 solo shots in the second from Josh Donaldson and Giancarlo Stanton back to back. Cole ripped again to the gap to the left side. Can it get past Judge? It cannot. He's going to turn and go for two anyway, hustling, and he'll be thrown out at second. Oh, too aggressive there from Quan. And he was sitting dead red. And that single from Quan, he's the only Guardian hitter to get a hit. And he tries to stretch it into a double, foolishly. And Savale back in there again. I don't think they go to the bullpen nearly as often in the sim games as they would in real life. You've got to assume if Savale gives up a couple, like they're going to give him maybe one time through the order, 2 times tops before they get him out of there. And he walked him. Struggling here so far is Savale. He's got to turn that around. This one's going to be over. Swing on, ground into the ground. Foul back. 87-mile-an-hour cutter from Savale that time. Aaron kicks and fires. That one's high, 2-2. Runner on first, nobody out. He walked Anthony Rizzo to start the third. Let's see if he can get it back. Inside and low. Full count. Josh Donaldson, the home run hitter, on deck. And this one's going to be flared into the gap, that big gap on the right side when somebody's holding a first base runner. And so now you got 2 on and no outs for Josh Donaldson, who's already poked a home run today. And this one is in danger town right now. Oof, big hack at the cutter there from Donaldson. 1-2 now. He really wanted to go after that one. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Savale, cutter in on the hands. Just nothing he could do about that one. And now Stanton, who had 2 for 16 in the series, but that solo shot was one of them in the last inning. And this one's a high cutter for a strike. Now 2-2 against Stanton. Savale checking the runner at second, and now he'll be able to ground into a double play. Flip it to Jimenez. Jimenez to Arias, and he scoops it. What a play from Gabriel Arias, playing first base. Is a nice job to scoop it up on the double play, and that saves Savale's bacon right there. And now the Guardians got to get some sticks here. 2-3-4 due up. Ahmed Rosario to start. Cole kicks and fires. Again, yes, for those of you joining us late, as Rosario will flare one to the right side for a base hit. For those joining late, I have no control over the Yankees roster, just the Guardians one in this. They're back to Garrett Cole, even though he pitched yesterday. But in our sim yesterday, he did not pitch. Who did they have pitching yesterday? I don't even remember who it was. Frankie Montez or something. Watch out, this one's down the foul line and just foul as Ramirez thought about home run power. Big fly, but just foul, full count. Swing on, and this one's going to be popped up left side. Can it get down on the ground? It doesn't look like it. Hicks is coming in. He'll squeeze it. No seeing eye ball there, as there have been plenty of those for the Guardians. Those seeing eye pop flies. 1 out now for Josh Naylor. Rosario remains at first, a threat to run if he wants. Cole checks. And a foul ball there from Naylor. Swing and foul to the left side quickly, 2-2. Two count now. Cole is low, although that's been called a strike already today. 3-2 count. Will he get a head start from first? Rosario, they'll look him back. Rizzo holding. Three and two. Swung on, deep drive to the right side. Back at the wall. And he'll make the catch on the track. Cabrera. And just a very out lout number 2. That one almost tied the game. Naylor's swing of the bat just feet away from a tie game. Gonzalez now, he has been the hero so many times. Rosario running, he's in head first, safe at second. 1-2 now. Can Gonzo pop a little base hit? That'll score Rosario from second with his wheels. Driven left side, but right at Donaldson. We've played a third of the game now, heading to the middle of the fourth, rather. played 4 of the Guardians at bats, and now it's time for the Yankees here, bottom of the 4th. Phil Nagy joining you, Nagy on Sports. Appreciate you being on for our special baseball sims here as we've simulated all the Guardians games so far in the playoffs. And are very excited to be watching the real Guardians tonight. Winner take all. Baseball in the Bronx. Flare to the left side. Charging hard is Quan, and it'll drop right in front of him. Base hit for the Yankees as they've got another base runner. And I don't know how much longer Tito can let Savale stay in. He's got an elite bullpen, and everybody's got to be available today. You would assume if Kiner Falefa gets on in a real-life situation, he wouldn't let it get any bigger than this. Left side, double play ball. Ramirez to second. Jimenez scoops, fires to first, and he got it. He turned the DP easily. Nice play there for the Guardians. Trevino now had a single his first time up. Savale quickly now. Nice little looping curveball. 2-2 count. And that's another curveball foul into the dirt. 77th pitch for Savale. Right down the bottom of the plate, and it's going to be flared in high into the right side. Straw comes over with plenty of time to squeeze it. And that'll do it. We've played 4 here in the Bronx. Andres Jimenez due to lead up in the Guardians, top of the 5th. Garrett Cole still in there, as you might imagine. Again, he is pitching in the sim. He did not pitch yesterday in the sim. We had Frankie Montez or something like that. It's not my fault that it's wrong. I couldn't fix it. It all evens out, I guess. We get a second Garrett Cole game regardless. And he's going to walk Andres Jimenez, who will steal if need be. Arias now 2-1 count against him. An opportunity to do something here. He'll foul it back 2-2. Gabriel Arias playing first base tonight as he has the last couple of games for Josh Naylor, who's DHing. That ankle for Naylor just isn't great right now. And he's really gutting it out at the plate and on the base paths, but better glove for sure. And he'll roll into a double play. Arias, easy one there. Torres to Kiner Falefa to Rizzo. They call that a 4-6-3. And that's the easy way to get 2 quick outs now. And now all of a sudden 0 pressure once again on Garrett Cole. Has not had to pitch with a lot of stress here today. Strike on the inside corner for Hedges, who again, his best attribute is his catching ability. Calls a great game. He catches incredibly well. He throws guys out well, but not a threat with the bat in his hand, unfortunately. And this one's going to be fouled off right side. Rizzo chases, and he'll squeeze it right in front of the net. And that will do it. Bottom of the 5th here. Savale still out there. Interesting choice. Aaron Hicks now. And he'll flare this one over the head of Ramirez. Base hit. Another Yankee leadoff single, as they're starting to look a little bit like the Guardians with these splashy little base hits. Aaron Judge now 0 for 2. Very surprised that Savale has been left in this long. In real life, I don't think he makes it to the 5th like this, down 2-0. Nothing against Savale. He's a very nice pitcher. So it's going to be foul or flare deep right side, but Gonzalez is waiting for it. And he'll get it back into the infield quickly. No runners advancing. Anthony Rizzo now into the game.
The first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Rizzo, of course, former Cub, forever linked to the Indians/Guardians. That was a nice fastball in the corner there. Rizzo, that first baseman who recorded the final out when the Cubs beat the then Indians in the World Series. Straw will run this one down. No advance from the runner.
Up next,
Aaron Hicks, and now 2 down for Gleyber Torres. Savale kicks and fires, little split finger low in the zone for a strike. 1-2 count now. for Glaber. Swing, and he fouls the cutter back. Torres 1 for 2 in the game. A swing and a miss. Hedges will have to do it the hard way, though. And they throw him out at first. We've ended the 5th inning. Still 2-0. Guardians trailing. Garrett Cole comes out again. Top of the 6th. Game moving right along here. Gotta get some sticks. Gotta get some runs here, Gardos. 12th round pick, Miles Straw. How about them apples? He'll swing at a ball again. 2-2. Don't oblige him. Flare to the right side, over the head of Torres for a single. That's Guardians baseball. Slappy little single over the top of the second baseman's head, and now Quanu's 2 for 2 steps into the plate. 2-2 count against him. Straw can run. Flared it up, double ground ball. Straw, Quan, done. Yikes. Unless you do that. Quan had been 2 for 2 today, grounds right into the double play, and now instantly nobody on, and Garrett Cole can breathe easily again here. Rosario with a 1-2 count against him. Cole kicks and fires. Rosario's not going to go fishing down there in the dirt. Rosario has walked, I believe, maybe 1-2, and he struck him out with some gas right down the middle. Is that going to be it? Nope, Savale still in the game. I'm super surprised. Again, I do not have any, this is fully simulated, true sim style, so there's no control. I'm not controlling the pitchers or when to go to the bullpen or anything. Foul off now, full count. 96th pitch for Savale. It can't be much longer for him. Swing and a miss at the curveball. 4th strikeout for Savale. 1 down here, bottom of the 6th. Donaldson and Stant with the 2 back-to-back solo shots in the 2nd inning are the only runs in the game so far. 2-0 Yankees, and that one will be drilled a mile high in the air. Hedges removes the headgear and makes the catch just feet from the plate. Reminds me of Tom Berenger in Major League. Uh-oh, don't think this one's going to have the distance. Cabrera foul back. Ramirez chases. Does he have room before the netting? He does! End of the 6th. Got it right in front of the tarp. And now the Guardians have got to get something going. Garrett Cole going to stay in the game. 3-1 count. Right away to Jose Ramirez. Here we go, Jose. And he'll look at walking. So Ramirez walks, good at bat there. Now Josh Naylor into the game. He's 4 for 15 in the virtual series. Can he deliver? Josh Naylor with SpongeBob on deck. Maybe looking to bunt here. Doesn't look like it. Ooh, that one was a slider low and he didn't swing it. 1-2 now. Cole in control once again. Swing, and he fouled it back. 99-mile-an-hour fastball there from Garrett Cole. Again, those of you, welcome in. Phil Nagy for Nagy on Sports here with our live Sims with original commentary. Yes, I know Garrett Cole is pitching because I control the Guardians roster only, so they're doing what they're doing. And apparently struck out there. Apparently he went. But when they were running they're running a 4-man bullpen, so they went Cole game 1. 2, 3, 4, and then game 5 here they go back to Cole, as opposed to Cole yesterday. So, but we didn't get Cole in this. We've only had Cole in the sim twice, so still kind of realistic. Other than he's an ace, he's going to second, and they got him. Ramirez caught stealing. Woof. With SpongeBob on, just stay on base, Jose, and he'll strike out. And now we're headed to the stretch. Just 6 outs left for the Guardians here. And now here comes Eli Morgan into the game. So the first call to the pen for the Guardians. Here in the bottom of the 7th, Eli Morgan against Kiner Falefa. Morgan kicks and fires, and Falefa bashes it to his shortstop counterpart, Ahmed Rosario, who throws him out. Across the diamond there. Trevino, the catcher. Morgan steps, kicks, fires. Inside, low on that circle change. Wasn't going to fool anybody there. And that's a fastball at 91 that's fouled off. He was on top of it, ahead of it, and pulled it way foul. 2-2. Swing, and he fouled it back to the right side, high. A little tardy on the 91-mile-an-hour fastball. Hey, Wendell will come in. Swing, and he struck out at that curveball in the dirt. Hedges will throw him out. Strike him out, put him out now. 2-2. Count right now to Aaron Hicks with 2 outs. Morgan's been good so far. Oof, that's been a strike in real life a lot this series. 3-2 count now. And he fouled the curveball back. Uh-oh, ripped deep. Felt solid. Back, gone! Morgan gives up a solo home run to Aaron Hicks. Yeah, this one is gone. And now Aaron Judge. 3-0 Yankees. I'm not sure the Guardians have this one in them right now, but something's got to have to change quickly. Yeah, trying to fire your head coach this quickly is the reason that the Guardians. Oh, and now Judge with a little flare shot of his own. Home run number 3 in the series, and now the long ball is coming back out. Look at this little flare. Just whoop, just a little oppo power. Still went about 8 rows deep, and now De Los Santos comes in, but Morgan gives up 2 solo shots after recording the first 2 outs, and this one's getting real dangerous here, folks. Yeah, continuing to cycle through head coaches every 2 years is how you've had a terrible football team since 1999. Now, do some changes need to be made? Clearly, because whatever they're doing right now isn't working, but firing the head coach is not the change that I would make. I know everybody's like, call Sean Payton, offer him as much money as he wants. So, it doesn't quite work like that. Hey, Mason, welcome in. More foul balls here from De Los Santos. Guardians in some real trouble here now. 4 solo shot home runs given up by their pitching. Nice at bat now. 10 pitches in the at bat for Rizzo and De Los Santos. Doesn't go fishing in the dirt on that changeup. Swung on, fouled back again. Now 13th pitch of the at bat. And this one be flared left side, much like it did the other day, except this one will not land in fair territory. It goes foul out of play. Rizzo had that seeing eye double yesterday, and somehow on the corner of the strike zone, he calls it a ball and he walks him now. Gleyber Torres in there. Torres fouls it back. 1-2 count. Still 2 outs. Had 2 outs and then 2 solo shots. All 4 of the Yankees runs today here in our sim. 4 solo home runs. Donaldson, Stanton, Judge, and Hicks have all hit solo shots here today. That one's low, 2-2. Yeah, they got to get something figured out up there. Left side, going back is Quan, makes the catch. End of the 7th, 6 outs left. Can the Guardians get 4 runs in 6 outs? You know, they can't recruit the best players in the NFL like you can in college. No such thing as getting all the 5-star kids. Jimenez with a solo shot of his own, deep to right field. That was a second decker. What a rip there from Jimenez. That thing got out of here fast, 101 mile an hour on the exit velocity. He knew it right away. Why do we get to see Trevino's? Let's not see Trevino's reaction. Big home run, big second deck fly ball there. And that's going to get to the bullpen. Here comes Scott Effross. Gabriel Arias into the game now. Full count from Effross right away. He kicks and fires with that odd delivery. Left side, base hit, Arias. And now the Guardians with a little bit of life here. Solo shot and now a base hit. Effross has to pitch for at least 3 batters. And he'll get back to first base, trying to keep an eye on Arias, who might run, but at this point, down so many runs, I wouldn't. Unless you're trying to stay out of a double play or you have a hit and run or something in place now. 1-1 count. Hedges, left side, uh-oh, ground ball, double play ball, got him. Ugh, how many times has the Guardians had a base runner on first base, no outs, and then they ground into a double play? Straw in there now. Of course, we're in the wrong part of the lineup. 6, 7, 8, 9 here. Straw. Can he get on base? It was kind of like Urban Meyer. His tenure in the pros was not good. It's a different. You have to have a different mentality. You can't just. There's not just 3 other 5-star guys waiting, and so you can chew guys out and bench guys. And my way or the highway, as Urban found out pretty quickly. Didn't make it through his first year either. Different kind of coach than Saban, but certainly cut from the same cloth now as the Guardians. Once again, I know Nick Sandlin not actually on the roster, but we started this in before we knew that and captured the roster incorrectly. Donaldson in here now. Guardians got 1. I don't have a good feeling about it. If it was 4-1 bottom of the 8th tonight, I wouldn't have a good feeling about it. 2-2 from Sandlin. Kicks and fires. Okay. And he walked him. He's got to pitch 3 batters too. Here's Stanton, one of the solo shots tonight.
The designated hitter.
See if we can get him to strike him out or get into a double play. That's a slider high and dangerous to miss the slider up there like that. Whew. How was that not a strike? Terrible call, 3-1. Getting squeezed, as they say. Now he throws him a strike and he fouls it to the right side late on that 94-mile-an-hour fastball. Nobody out. Runner on first is Josh Donaldson after he walked. Stanton hits it left side. Diving play by Ramirez. He's going to go to second. Got 1. Late on the double play, but how about that play? They're going to call it an E5 as he stepped off the bag. Are you kidding me? They're going to call it an error on Jose Ramirez? He had an incredible play. Didn't get anybody out. Unbelievable. I'm sorry, but that's not an error on Jose Ramirez. Swing and a miss at the split finger. I thought he had for sure the first out. They're going to say he didn't get either out. And they're going to give him the error. 2-2 count now to Oswaldo Cabrera. Outfielder, but also played some shortstop in yesterday's game in real life. Swing and a miss there. Nice pitch by Sandlin. That's just out number 1, though. Still a lot of danger here. And he did his 3 batters, so here comes San Henches now. Connor Falefa stepping into the plate now. Henches kicking, firing, flared left side, but right to Rosario, and they'll call that the infield fly rule. Batter is out. Trevino now 2 outs, 2-2 count. The lefty looks in. I think just the only lefty in the Guardians bullpen, and he strikes him out with a slider in on the hands. Here we go. They're going to get Clay Holmes for sure. And they got to get 3 runs before they get 3 outs. 4 would be even better. Clay Holmes into the game. I don't know, folks, but at least you get the top of the order. It's Stephen Kwan. Here we go. Come on, guards. Drilled. Center field. Back is Judge. Back to the wall. That one, he's not going to get that far back. Easy out number 1. This is looking like Yankees are going to win this simulated series. Let's hope in real life we can turn the tides and keep it going. Swing and flare to the right side, but too deep and right at Cabrera. And now they're down to their final out. Jose Ramirez steps in. Clay Holmes, one of the best sinkers in the game, 99 mile an hour, and it's got some bite on it. Similar to Clase with that cutter. Down to the final strike here. The Gardiac kids, they are on life support now. And he won't swing. That almost hit him 2-2. Is that one going to get down against the shift? Just foul. It's going to be low now. 3-2 count. 2 outs. Bottom of the 9th. Foul ball again. Left side deep, ranging back to the track, and ball game. That's it. The Yankees win the series in 5, 4 solo shots today. And in our sim, the ALDS champions are the New York Yankees. See if they can do it in real life, or if the Guardians can get it done tonight. It'd be great if they did. Appreciate you being on with us. This one didn't go our way, and again, obviously we're not going to have to face Garrett Cole again tonight, so that should be helpful, as he was masterful once again. Just couldn't get any offense today for the Guardians. 4 of them, Juan, Rosario, Hedges, and Arias, all grounded into double plays. 4 of your 6 base hits were immediately negated by a double play. You just can't do that. Savali went 6. Morgan, De Los Santos, Sandlin, Hentges. Well, that's going to do it. Let's see what the rest of the bracket turned out to be here in our simulated postseason. Let's see if it's close. We knew the Padres and the Braves beat the Phillies, so that's wrong, and Houston did beat Seattle, but not 3-2. So we will see how it goes, and if we need to amend and do it again, we will, because that's how we roll. Appreciate you guys very much for being on, and thanks so much to all of our subscribers here on Nagy on Sports. If you haven't had a chance to sub the channel yet, we'd really appreciate that as we continue to push towards 1,000 subscribers. Enjoy the game tonight, and as always, go Guardians and go Browns!